Hey there, fellow tubers. Here I am again. I've got a special request for everybody. Take just a minute and think. Think about your loved ones. Look to your sides, next to you on either side. If you got someone sitting there, tell them you love them. You know, if you haven't talked to your mom or your dad in a while, reach out. Say, hey, yeah, I'm still here. I still love you. You don't know when there's not going to be another chance to do it. Um, about the end of May, I got a message from my younger sister that my mother was in the hospital. Um, she suffered a couple of heart attacks out of the blue. We had no idea. It was so sudden. I mean, she didn't even realize she'd had a heart attack. She thought she was having some problems with her acid reflux and was going to talk to her doctor and see if she could get her medication changed. Um, the first heart attack was on a Wednesday night, and the second one was on a Thursday night. On Friday, she decided she was finally going to call the doctors, and she did. She called the doctor, and they talked to the triage nurse, and triage nurse said that she was calling an ambulance, and she wanted mom to go right straight to the hospital. My mom was stubborn, but she went, and I'm glad she did. She got to the emergency room, and they found out through blood tests, through enzyme tests, that she had two small heart. Well, she had at least had a heart attack, and there had been some damage to her heart. They scheduled an angioplasty, and they went in and they checked her out and found out that there was in fact damage to the heart, and that the arteries around her heart were starting to close up on her. So they scheduled her for emergency quadruple bypass surgery down in Portland, Maine. Um, she had her bypass surgery, and everything went well. They had her in the ICU at Maine Medical Center down in Portland while she was in recovery and preparing to go home. On June 2nd, she called me and told me that she was feeling really well. She had a whole new lease on life. She was ready to get out and reconnect with the whole family and have a good time. Um, on June 3rd, my sister called me to let me know my mom passed away. It was 5 days after the surgery. She was scheduled to be transferred out of the ICU that day, and paperwork drawn up for her to go home. But she developed a bleed around her heart and went into cardiac arrest. Um, they did everything they could for her, but they couldn't bring her back. Mom's birthday was on the 11th. She would have been 66. And that's not even the worst part about it all. Mom didn't want much. She wanted to make sure my sister would be all set and comfortable, because my sister's also a terminally ill person. She's on dialysis 3 times a week. Um, well, mom went and bought an insurance policy February of 2019. The insurance policy was just a $15,000 life insurance policy that was just to pay for her cremation. She didn't want any special service. She didn't want anything or whatnot like that. She just wanted to be very simple, just immediate family. Um, and she wanted her ashes put to rest with my stepfather. And she wanted Jessica to be financially comfortable, at least to get her through the first few months. Make sure the rent was paid for a couple months so she didn't have to worry about it, and the vet bills and everything else. Um, because my mother did not live for 2 complete years after she bought the insurance policy, the insurance company has the right to contest. And they have chosen to contest. That doesn't mean that my sister won't get the insurance policy, but what it does mean is that it could take anywhere from 2 months up to a year before this pays out. Now, in the meantime, my mother's ashes are sitting at the funeral home, waiting to be paid for and picked up so that we can carry out her last wishes. Coming up with the money for that's been a bit difficult. My sister started a GoFundMe. To try and help my sister with the GoFundMe and to try and help us at least get enough money to pick up mom's ashes and put her to rest, I'm building a grab bag. I'm going to take a bunch of things that I would sell at festivals and whatnot, and we're going to make a bag here right now. This is what this video is for. And you people on Pin Nation know about this because I've already said something to you guys about it. But I'm also going to say it to my followers here on YouTube. Like the video, hit the subscribe button, and comment donated down in the comments. I will post the GoFundMe in the comments of this video. If you guys do that, then you will be entered into the drawing for this here grab bag, just like my followers on Pin Nation. So, without further ado, why don't we get started with doing that? The very first thing we're going to put in this grab bag is a hat. Everybody likes a good lid. So, we're going to start out right now with a lid for this. And it's a not fade away family snapback. Let's flip this camera around so that we can show you guys what I'm doing here. Can we do that one? No, we can't. All right. First off, we've got not fade away family snapback. It's been beautifully painted on the bill by a friend of mine named Linda DeHaan out of Bowdoin, Maine. She did it really well. It is UV reactive and glow in the dark, and this hat is the very first item going into the grab bag. So we've got that right there. Now, I also sell pins. Obviously, it's a really important thing that I got some pins to go in this, in my opinion, because Lord knows, no hat is complete without a couple of good pins. So, the first pin that we're going to add to this here grab bag, I think, will be a fully glow-in-the-dark Snorlax Astronaut. It's a $25 value off my board. Oh, yeah, and the hat out of my booth is a $55 value. And $25 value Snorlax pin to go along with him right here. That's 55 and 25. Can we do the math, folks? Can we? That's $80 so far. So, the next pin that I'm going to throw into this here grab bag to go along with that beautiful hat, I believe we'll go with a full glow, limited edition, numbered 73 out of 100, artwork by Charlie Van Hetren. Gnome saying, you got to remain grateful, man. Remain grateful for everything you've got in this life. Your family, your friends. You never know when you're going to lose them. $25 value off my board. Added to the grab bag. It's $105 right there. If you were at my booth, you'd be paying for those 3 items. Next on the agenda, we will pop open the other box here. This should excite a couple people. I know it excited me when I first got them in. It's a triple posted, beautiful UV reactive Cthulhu. She sits on my board for $35. And she's now in the grab bag. $140 so far there, folks. Getting crazy up in here. I know. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't know. Let me see. Let me think. Let me see. We will also toss in there, I think, this one. This one will be cool to put in there. Full glow. Meeseeks and destroy. $25 value off my board. Ooh, baby. And as I sit here and I turn and I look, I'm looking at my own stuff here. This is my own collection. Some of the stuff I'm pulling out of my own collection. Things I said I wouldn't get rid of. Things I said I'd keep forever. But, you know, getting mom taken care of and put to rest is more important than any piece of metal that I could ever get. So I'm literally pulling this out of my own collection as we're talking to you right now. Limited edition. Number 46 out of 100. Stash turtle pin. This is cool because it is a stash box. It's a beautiful little pin. Like I said, number 46 out of 100. Off my board, if I had them on my board, for $35. And I'm going to do one more pin to go along with this whole set. One more. And I'm thinking that last pin will be, oh goodness, so much to choose from, folks. So much to choose from. Excuse me. I don't know where that came from. Last pin that I'm going to add to this board. Going to be this beautiful little triple posted Battle Blastoise. Get a little bit of something for everybody in there. So that's it, folks. You just watched me put it together. Let's take a look, see what we got here. As you can see, we've got quite the little setup here and quite the little collection coming to somebody. Anybody. Come on, help me get my mom home. These are just things. I don't mind getting rid of them. Small donation. $10 donation. Come on, if we can get 100 people to donate $10, that's $1,000. And it gives you a chance to win this here package right here. You can make our family happy. Help us put mom to rest. Help us fill out her last requests. It's all about family. We're all family. And everybody, I'd help you if I had to, if you needed it. This is not definitely getting something, but it's a chance to help a family out that really could use it, and a chance at winning something in the process. And it's a win-win in my book. $10, it doesn't take much. Small donation. Please help us out. I love you guys, and until next time, you want to keep on smoking?